Hey all, this is Joey from Be Bold for Jesus Ministries. We're actually founded here in Coeur d'Alene in Spokane. And actually, fun fact, Father's Day was founded by a Spokane native. Her name was Sonora Smart Dodd. And what happened was she had heard a Mother's Day sermon honoring mothers in this really awesome way. And she realized there was nothing really anything for someone like her dad, who was a single dad. He was a Civil War veteran, raised her and her 5 other siblings on his own. And so she petitioned to actually get a legal holiday started for fathers called Father's Day. And so in honor of that, one of the things I'm doing, I'm going around asking people, hey, if they knew this fun fact about Spokane and if they would be willing to share a story or a memory about a father or a father figure in their life. Let's go check it out.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I did not know that, no.
No, I didn't know that.
I actually did know that.
Oh my gosh, I actually did not know that.
I did not know that, no.
Yeah, I actually did hear about that.
I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
A story about my dad for Father's Day was when he recently took me to my favorite fishing spot, and I caught one of my biggest fish there.
I think the best memory about my father started out when we didn't really get along when I was a child, but as I grew up older, me and him became really close, and after I had my first child, I realized that a lot of stuff he taught me really based fundamental core values on how to raise my child, and ultimately made me a better father because of him.
Well, this is like such a random memory, but 2014, Valentine's Day, my dad got me like a red stuffed bear, and I don't know why that's like just stuck with me, but I still have the bear a decade later, and it's not like a crazy like core memory, but it's just something that will always stick to me, I guess.
My birthday genuinely falls close to or on Father's Day a lot of the times. And so a lot of the times growing up, my dad would basically celebrate me instead of us as, Father's Day and my birthday. And that kind of just goes to show you kind of the man that he is, and he looks out for everyone else.
One thing that struck me is my dad on a weekly basis would say, "I love you and I'm proud of you." And I didn't realize how big of a gift that was until I got later in life and realized that's not very common. So I love my dad, his wisdom, but also his heart for people. It was just tremendous.
You know, my dad isn't around, but my mom, she's always been there for me. Honestly, like the best mom ever. She plays the role of like both of my parents for sure. She's a really hardworking mom. But whenever like last Father's Day, I don't remember a whole lot, but she did take me and my sisters to go out to dinner just for Father's Day because, he's not around. So I'm just glad that she's there for us and my siblings for sure.
I always know that we spent lots of time and had fun together when I was growing up and had the father.
So my dad just passed away. He lived to about 82, kind of sad. Really sad, but it just got all us kids and myself thinking about just how much Dad would always come out of his house in the afternoon when we got home from school, and he'd play with us in the yard. Whether it was football, soccer, baseball, there were 9 of us. So we had our own team kind of growing up, but we always wanted Dad to play with us. And he was very busy, had his own business, but he would take his time to come out, spend maybe a good hour with us in the yard, and we would just play. So that's my memory.